Hey YouTube, what's up? It's me, Amaxter, and we're back today, and I want to look at a mod pack I made recently and just show it to you guys called Simply Minecraft, or Simply Minecraft 2. This is kind of, if you followed me for a bit, you might have known I made this pack a while ago called Simply Minecraft, which was kind of a vanilla-themed pack that wanted to add, vanilla-themed content to the game in a, non-intrusive manner. And this pack is, of course, a follow-up to that. And it is for the latest version of Minecraft as of now, 1.10, and once 1.11 comes out, I'll try to update it to that as quickly as I can too. And as you can see, we have this mod list here. This is on Technic. I'm also trying to get it on Curse right now, so that'll be available soon too. But for this video, I'm gonna show you how to install on Technic and just kind of give a quick overview of the pack, just to kind of introduce you to it. But yeah, this is a quick mod list. I'm just gonna skip by this. If you want, of course, the link is in the description, so you can look at this yourself. How do we install it? Good question. First, we're gonna want to go to this page, download the Technic launcher, click whichever platform is yours, Windows, Mac, or Linux, and once you've downloaded that, you're gonna run it. I've already done that, but that's pretty easy. So I already have it in my taskbar. I'm gonna start up the Technic launcher, and there's several ways to install it. You can click install this mod pack and copy that and then paste it into the Technic launcher, or you don't even have to go to this page. You can also, this is the cool thing about the Technic launcher, just search Simply Minecraft and it should be the first one. Just make sure it looks like this, and it's by me. So we have that, so let's click install, and it'll take a little bit of time to download. It shouldn't take too long. As you can see, it's downloading pretty quick for me, and I don't have super fast internet, so it's a pretty small pack. Not too many mods in it. The mods that are in it mainly focused around, I guess, vanilla style stuff, like adding mechanics and maybe a little bit of magic and exploration and a little bit of tech, but all in a vanilla friendly way. And you'll see, as I so here, the main mods, I think content-wise, are chisels and bits, because that's a really nice decorating mod. Forestry, because the bees and trees and stuff. Immersive engineering for that tech, and that I think fits in really well. And roots, which is a new magic mod for 1.10. Of course, there's more mods, but these are the main content style mods. I guess there's also Tinker's Construct in here too, which we have. And yeah. Just overall, a lot of enhancement mods that I think enhance the experience. Anyways, as you can see, we've downloaded it, we're playing it, and here we are in the menu. So let's full screen this, and yeah, this is the main menu for the pack. Anyhow, let me change something. I wanna just change that for my computer. Anyhow, you will probably want Java 8 and 2 gigs of RAM available for Technic. So 64-bit Java, and Technic can kind of show you how to install that if you don't. Most of you, I'm assuming, already have that. Anyhow, I'm just making a creative world really quickly so we can kind of give a quick overview of what the pack is like. There's really not too many. Sorry about. It's early in the morning. My voice is kind of scratchy and I'm coughing. I don't. That's just what happens in the morning. I'm sorry about that. Anyhow, as you can see, it's taking some time to spawn us in the world, and here we are. So, yeah. By default, I do include Optifine in the Technic package. If this is on Curse, it won't include Optifine for permissions reasons, but it is included for Technic. So if you want to use shaders with this, you're welcome to. And of course, I have a video explaining how to do that. But this is just the pack as you will get it. And of course, we can tweak our settings here. As you can see, we have Optifine. I do recommend using VBOs if you have a newer CPU, because this is 1.8, the newer versions. They really do have some performance benefits to be gained from that. As you can see, we have a whole new kind of sound system thanks to dynamic surroundings. There's birds chirping, there's stuff going on, and fancy leaves, so kind of nice aesthetic stuff. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. And as you can see, the reason I mentioned 2 gigs of memory, 1.10 packs use a lot more RAM than 1.7 packs did. So even though this is a small pack, it will require 2 gigs of RAM. And as you can see in the top left, we have Xeria's minimap, which is a minimap that fits in with vanilla, which I really like. It was in the original Simply. And another thing about the original Simply that we're kind of keeping is no Wayla, or no sort of tooltips. Because we want everything to kind of feel like it's part of one piece, and there's not too much complicated stuff in this pack, so we don't really want you to have to be using something like that. You can add it yourself, I suppose, but for the best experience, I recommend not doing it, because I find it, I guess, more immersive and, you know, less intrusive, because that's what this pack's really about. Maybe not being super realistic, but being friendly to vanilla and being kind of immersive in its own way. So yeah, so we obviously have all the vanilla stuff here, as you can see, and from 110 too. And then of course we have Tinker's Construct in here, which by default I've set not to spawn with the book. You can craft that yourself if you want. That's the materials in the book that gets you into it. But this is not one of those packs where we force you to use Tinkers. You can still use vanilla tools. So yeah, we have Tinker's Construct in here. And of course we have Immersive Engineering, which is newly released, or newly updated to 110, which I really like. And we have Cooking for Blockheads, which is kind of an add-on for Pam's Harvestcraft, or it's a utility mod of sorts for Harvestcraft, which we also have in here, which adds a lot more food to the game. And to go along with that, we actually also have Apple Core and Apple Skin, and Spice of Life. So those names don't mean anything to you. Basically, we have some hunger modifications that make it so you can't just eat the same food over and over again, because you're going to get diminishing returns. You kind of got to spice up your diet a little bit. So that should make the gameplay a little more challenging, not frustrating, but just add some nice variety to it. And of course, there's some extra stuff on the hunger HUD, as you saw. Saturation and some other effects that it kind of shows on the HUD, and you can discover those for yourself too. So yeah, we have that going on. We also have Roots. The creative tab is a little bugged out, but yeah, Roots is this new magic mod for 110. It's not completely finished yet, but even now I really like it. It's a really cool mod, really well done. So we have that in here, give it kind of the natural magic feel. And we have Super Crafting Frame, which is a utility mod for just kind of early game stuff. You can lets you kind of craft stuff over and over again easily. We have VS Craft, which is an airship mod, because I want exploration to be a part of this pack, because we have roguelike dungeons and recurrent complex, which are mods that generate dungeons and structures throughout the world, so you can explore them in an airship. We have that going on, which is kind of cool, I think. And it's balanced, you know, it needs fuel, you get to craft it through a special system. I think it's pretty balanced. It's not too challenging or anything. We have Chisels and Bits, which I really love, because this mod is insane. If you remember Microblocks, this is like that on steroids for 110. Like, look, I could just kind of chisel away blocks like this, and of course, in survival, I would be getting these pieces, and then I can build with them, and so I can build tiny little statues and stuff, and even make signs with like custom text, if I, you know, by just placing little bits. You can do all sorts of really cool stuff with Chisels and Bits, so I think that opens up a ton of decoration possibilities, especially when combined with some of the other mods we have in here. No Chisel, because that doesn't work very well with Optifine, and I do want this pack to work with Optifine. Right now, Chisel crashes with Optifine because of its rendering system, so we don't have Chisel right now, plus it's kind of buggy for 110 right now. Anyhow, we also have we have forestry stuff in here. So forestry, if you don't know, it adds bees, it adds kind of generators. It's also sort of a tech mod, but it has some decoration and not really magic, but like nature elements to it that I think really fit in well. So I think that goes well with other mods. Really light on everything, but high on quality. That's what we're going for. And this is a recurrent complex structure that just generates in the world, and as you can see above us, there's a slime island, I think. Or actually, no, that might be a recurrent complex. Yeah, that's what I think it is. But yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff that generates in the world now, and I've tweaked the rarity a bit. It is common, but I made it a little rarer because I don't want it showing up everywhere. But yeah, we do have that going on. And yeah, so like I said, forestry. We also have platforms, and this mod's kind of cool. It's a smaller one, but it lets you make roller coaster sort of, or just lets you kind of decoration construction mod for building minecart systems. You can kind of do some cool stuff with that, as you can see building ramps and platforms to kind of have rails go by. That's a cool mod you can mess around with. This is Recurrent Complex. And we have Storage Drawers, which is just a utility mod that goes well with Tinker's Construct. So yeah, we have all that. Those are the main, really, content mods. And like I said, we have better foliage, dynamic surroundings, and we also have sound filters. So all these mods are going to make the game a little more atmospheric without really killing your frames. As you can see, I'm getting consistent 60 frame rate of 60 because I have VSync on. And if I turn it off, I'm getting very high frame rates because this pack is not too, especially if you're not using shaders, is not too performance hungry. So that's good. Anyhow, yeah, that is simply Minecraft. That was just a quick overview of it. The survival experience is nothing too new there. So if you've played Minecraft, which I'm assuming you have, you'll know what to expect. So yeah, that is simply Minecraft. That's the pack I want you to check out that I made. If you're interested, of course, link to everything in the description, to the download for Technic, and to the pack. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the pack, and I guess, yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.